the actual money in their hand, you have to pay zakat on that money?
Question says, is it obligatory to pay zakat on 401k? You have to pay zakat on 401k based off of the understanding of paying zakat on a debt. Someone owes you money. You don't have the physical money in your hand, tangibly in your hand. Naam. And these ulama, they say that when you receive that money, you have to pay the zakat that's due. Whether you pay the zakat when you get the money back, or whether you just calculate it and pay it based off of the other savings that you have. You owe me $10,000. I don't have that $10,000. I want to pay my zakat on the $10,000 each year that you owe me based off of my other lump of money that I have, my savings. So based off of that view, 401k is something that you technically own or that you technically deserve. It's your money that the company owes you based off of your contractual agreement. So based off of that, you will pay zakat on 401k. Last but not least, brothers and sisters, the world in which we live, oftentimes, or one may say most times, the money that we have or supposedly have, we really don't have. In most cases, the money is just where, Omar?
In a card.
Not even in a card. It's just floating in the air. It's floating. You press a return button, a delete button, a zero, a decimal. How much money do you actually have? You saved up. It's in the bank. What happens to the bank? Well, how could that? If everyone went to the bank seeking their money, well, how could that? So we live in a digital world, an electronic world today. Unless you're old school, old fashioned, and which you actually have what? Bundles of money or dollar bills, however you save your money, whatever culture you come from. And even them, shoebox, Timberland box, doghouse, behind the refrigerator, wherever you stash it. And even besides that, under the mattress, whatever you do, how much value is in that dollar bill? In actuality, what is that dollar bill supporting? How much gold and silver is behind that dollar bill? So at the end of the day, the electronic digital world that we live in, if you say that you don't have to pay zakat on 401k, but it's haram to do this or you have to do that, you're going to fall into contradiction. Because there are many things that we don't actually, physically have in our hands, and we expect or we are expected to do things with regards to that wealth. So Allah knows best. I would say pay the zakat on the 401k, whether you pay it now or whether you pay it when you get it. And Allah knows best.
Initials HS from London, UK. After Tarawih, when the Imams pray witr and you intend to pray Qiyam later, do you pray witr with the Imam or do you add another rak'ah? Also, is one prohibited from praying two witr in one night?
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. There's only one witr in one night, as the Prophet ﷺ has told us. There's only one witr in one night. That's number one. Number two is the concept of prayer at night is very simple. If you wish to pray behind the Imam until he finishes, then do that. If you don't, then don't do that. It's not obligatory. If you wish to pray in your house, pray in your house at any time that you want to. If you wish to pray some with the Imam, and then some later on in your house, or you and your wife, and make the witr before you go to sleep, or you wake up in a couple of hours, whatever the case, then do that. It's just that simple. It's just that what? It's just that simple. The confusion comes in and bringing foreign concepts to the fiqh table. Qiyam, Tarawih, Tahajjud. Three things. In actuality, are there three things? وهكذا. So it's very simple, inshallah ta'ala, with regards to that. Hopefully that answers the question.
Can you close your eyes when you pray?
Question says, can you close your eyes when you pray? Yes, you can. If it helps you concentrate more. If it helps you focus more. If you don't need to focus more or concentrate more, then keep your eyes open like the Prophet ﷺ did, but looking down. And Allah knows best.
Initials OM from Kama Gusta TRNC. I think I know what that is. Assalamu alaikum, Mufti. What other disciplines should a Muslim be part of if memorizing and studying is not one of their strong points? Can you be like Khalid bin Walid today?
Question says, and I'm not sure of the location of the question or the questioner, what other disciplines can a Muslim be a part of today? If a Muslim, wa alaikum salam, doesn't study and memorize, can a Muslim be like Khalid ibn al-Walid, etc.? Wa alaikum salam to Allah. There are two levels that we have in Islam, brothers and sisters. The first level is the obligatory level, that which every single Muslim must achieve. An obligatory level of knowledge. Man, woman, child, scholar, black, white, it doesn't matter. Everybody has to know this basic amount of Islam. And anything besides that is a means of virtue. It's extra. And it's only going to help you out and make you better and make those who are around you better. Knowledge never brings nothing but light. It's going to bring more light, more nur. But you don't have to seek it. So as long as you know the basics of Islam, the fundamentals of your belief, of purification, of prayer, or any deed or any act that you're performing. You have a wife, you want to get married, Cyprus, Tayyib. You want to get married, you want to have a business. Now you have to learn a bit more about the do's and don'ts of that business. And if that isn't the case, then it's not obligatory for you to learn anything extra than the basics. And if you want to focus on fighting in Allah's cause, you want to be like Khalid ibn al-Walid, a fierce warrior, alhamdulillah. You want to spend your wealth. You're a money man. You like money. You deal with money. You're good with money. And you help people out. You help the Muslims out with your money. Alhamdulillah. You have a third. A brother, he's not necessarily a fighter. Let's say, for example, a hypothetical example, he's a real big brother. But he's not tough. A gentle giant, but he's really big. Huge big brother. He helps out with security. There lies no doubt the sheer presence of this brother is going to help the Muslims out. Because someone who wishes to do something or wishes to say something, he's going to think twice when he sees the size of that guy, even though he's not even tough. A brother is good with culinary arts. Well, how can that? Whatever you do, accounting, whatever you do, and that's your speciality of life, the discipline that you are fond of and good at, then you should stay in that lane and help out the Muslims. Because it's not just all about knowledge, nor is it just all about jihad, nor is it just all about money. Rather, Islam can win or can only win as a team. Everyone has their position and their role. Some can play 2 or 3 roles. Most of us cannot. So when you learn your position, stick to it and master it. And it doesn't have to be the most flashy position. Everyone doesn't have to be a great scholar of Islam. As long as you know the basics, but do not look down upon knowledge. And do not scorn knowledge. As many of the pious predecessors, they would say, "Ughdu aliman aw muta'alliman." They say, be a learner or someone who's learning. A learner or a teacher. And don't be a third. And don't hate those who have knowledge. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Sallallahu sallam mubarak ala abdihi wa rasulihi nabiyina wa imamina Muhammad.